Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Venom First Host, issue number 3 of 5. That's right, I'm seeing some scroll on Brock action right there. That doesn't actually happen in the book. It doesn't happen in the book, but I imagine it absolutely could because there's a first appearance in here, and it's freaking sick. First off, Mike Costa is the writer. Mark Bagley and Ron Lim are the pencilers. Andrew Hennessy and Scott Hanna are the inkers. Inkers is so important for Venom, isn't it? Dono Sanchez-Almara is the colorist. And VC's Clayton Cowles, lettering like a mother fathead. We got Bagley and Richard Eisenoff doing the cover art, and Dave Johnson doing a variant cover. So, boom, dude, we find out an alternate version of the story that the Kree told. And like I said, the Kree were the original aggressors in the Kree Skrull War. The trick is the war's been going on so long that it's actually changed all but the ecology of the frickin' Skrulls. Well, until Reed Richards came along, then the actual ecology was changed. But in the meantime, yeah, man, the Skrulls were the peace-loving ones, and they wound up having to become so aggressive because of the aggressions of the Kree, particularly the blue-skinned ones, as we find here. So this Skrull is, one, hot, and I can totally see her and Brock getting it on. She's all like, listen, you're just a human. Granted, you're a very well-muscled human. How you doing? I might have thrown in the how you doing, but everything else was legit. That actually happened in the comic book, dude. So we're finding out the other side of the story from the Skrull. Now, is this the truth about this blue-skinned Kree? Is this a truth? Because he gave one story, and it seems to be a lie. She just gave another story. Is that going to be a lie also? Whatever. They decide, okay, listen, this guy's going out to get this doomsday device that the Skrull made, and it was so wicked that the Skrull decided to not even use it. What it is it targets on a specific species, and then it will become a plague that will only affect that species. Yeah, that's what we like to think, but there is such a thing as cross-contamination and mutated virus and things like that. So yeah, it could wind up being a lot worse than you think. But either way, the Skrulls would definitely be destroyed if the Kree got his hands on that. So anyway, he's got all these different techniques as to why the symbiote will listen to him instead of Brock. He just had to get it to willingly come to him. Once that happened, that's it. Now he's totally in control. So the Skrull is going to take Brock. The only reason why he's going to take Brock, and dude, I just got to say, when Brock is talking and he's thinking, seeing the text boxes, we're used to always seeing him say we. So I didn't even notice when he was doing that, but I did notice that the color was different. There were a lot of hints leading up to this. And then you realize that he's actually talking to himself. Or that it's somebody else actually talking to him. It's not actually Brock thinking. It's the baby Clintar who's thinking. It can speak to him. Even though it's not touching him, it's telepathic. Oh yeah, that's new. So he joins up with it. Even though it's immature, he joins up with it. You want to see what it looks like? Because they're all like, oh, look, oh, it's coming up. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can't. What is that? And then you turn the page and you get, oh, did you want to see? Yeah. Here, this is all you need to see. Issue number 3, go out and grab it. Or go to some less reputable site, and I'm sure they'll be happy to show you. But as for me, I'd rather actually keep the comic book business in business. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this. I will tell you, it does have certain powers that the other Clintar don't have. Its ability to see things that nobody should be able to see. I mean, like literally, things that are invisible to more than just visibility, things that are invisible to radar and sonar. That's interesting. He can still see them. Also, it's got this pheromone ability. It's not just for the opposite sex. It's for convincing anybody to do things, and it's so perfect, so subtle, that the victim doesn't even know that he or she is a victim of this. and he uses it already, and it's very cool the way he does. I dug this. This was a fun comic book. This was genuinely a fun comic book. Now, again, this is not Donny Cates's Venom. And if I had to choose between the two, yes, I'm going to take Donny Cates's Venom, okay? But that's not the point. The point is, here's another Venom, and it's, another story of Venom. And like I said before, I'm so glad that these the people involved, the team involved in this, is finishing the story that was being told before. I'm okay with there being two totally different Venom comics. What the hell? Why not? If they're going to be written this good, what's better than one good Venom comic? So I don't think I'm gonna feel burnt out as long as there's not a third version of Venom running around someplace, like showing up in the what is it, the Arachnophobia, whatever the latest Spider-Geddon event is going on. As long as there's not a version over there and it's completely different from what I know, and watch it be Flash Thompson. He just shows up and he's got the regular Venom symbiote with him because, yeah, why not? Why not? That would cause me burnout, but finishing up this story that was already so good and then fresh start happened, it's like, we're going to change things. Too bad your story's not finished. Thank you. Thanks a lot. This was good. This was good. I definitely enjoyed this. It's a different take. It's the one that we're used to from the previous run, which didn't have nearly long enough to really run. This was good. I liked this. All right, I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.